In this video, we're going to talk about recording your region quarterfinal video, some commonly breached rules, and how to best follow them. You will see examples of what to do, and more importantly, what not to do, as well as some tips to help you along the way. For our examples, we've used a video that was submitted for the 2019 region quarterfinals. The video in its original format met all requirements and has been edited here to best demonstrate all points, including what not to do. The entire speaking area must be visible throughout the recording. Here, you can only see a portion of the speaker's body. This is an example of what not to do. If any portion of the speaker, including their feet, is not in view, you are not showing the entire speaking area. When you can't see the entire speaking area, you run the risk of the speaker stepping out of frame, even partially. This will result in a disqualification. To avoid this, position your camera in the room so that you have an unobstructed, centered, and in-focus view of the entire speaking area and the speaker's full body. Positioning the camera this way is best to ensure you can see your speaker's gestures and facial expressions. Following these rules may also prevent you from breaking other rules, such as zooming is not permitted. When you can see the entire speaking area in the shot, there will be no need to zoom in or out or move the camera in order to see the speaker. Pro tip: when setting up the venue, establish the speaking area and position the camera first, then place the chairs for the audience seating area. The speaking area must be fully lit. Here is an example of what not to do. Notice how our speaker, as well as the speaking area, are poorly lit and very hard to see. At the venue, be sure there is enough light so that everything in the camera's view can be clearly seen, especially the speaker and the speaker's facial expressions. Avoid placing any lights behind the speaker, pointing directly at the camera. For best results, make sure the light sources come from above and in front of the speaker, and are pointing at the speaker and the speaking area. Be sure your video is recorded in high definition with a single camera mounted on a tripod. As you can see in this clip, the footage is shaky, making it very difficult to watch. This can be easily prevented by mounting your camera on a tripod. Notice how stable and easy to watch this clip is, now that the camera is on a tripod. Pro tip: when setting up the venue, make sure to leave enough space around your tripod to avoid anyone accidentally bumping into it. The audio must be clear and without echo, static, or other excessive noise. While recording your speaker, an important thing to keep in mind is that even if your video looks great, poorly recorded audio can and will cause it to be disqualified. The following clip is an example of what not to do. Note how difficult it is to hear our speaker.
That is a great idea. Tiny Uncle said, okay. They ran, grabbed the car tire, rolled it
The
down.
next clip is an example of how it should be done. Note how easy it is to hear and understand our speaker compared to before.
And it crashed through the window. At this point, you would assume the children would think, maybe we should stop, right? Wrong.
When trying to capture clear, easy to understand audio, make sure the room is free from distractions, such as audience members talking, ringing cell phones, etc. Also, make sure that you are using a microphone, like the one you see here, clipped to our speaker's tie. The recording may not be edited in any way. As you can see in this clip, the recording has been heavily manipulated by adding cuts, transitions, and graphics. Keep in mind that placing an introductory slide or graphic before the speech begins is considered editing. The recording must only include the speaker's entire introduction and the full length of the speech, beginning to end. That's it. Pro tip: make sure your camera is recording several seconds before the contest chair begins the speaker's introduction. It's always safer to err on the side of recording too much footage instead of accidentally missing something important because you weren't recording. Compliance to these rules is of the utmost importance when recording your region quarterfinal videos. Please refer to the speech contest rulebook or email regionquarterfinals@toastmasters.org if you have any questions or concerns. Thank you for watching, and good luck with your videos.